In this video, we're going to learn how to attach these two bookcases so they're nice, tight, and secure. Welcome everyone, I'm Mark. This is the Average Me channel. In this video, we are going to secure these two bookcases together. These are Billy bookcases from Ikea. If you want to see me put those together, I made a video on it. But in this video, we are going to secure these two bookcases to one another. And I'm doing it for a couple of reasons. Number one, I don't want them to wobble. And you see if they're next to each other, once they get weighted down with books, I don't want them to be in a weird position and then they don't look good. The other thing is we have this little gap and I want to tighten that up a little bit. Now, if I want to tighten the gap on a bookcase that's 6.5 feet tall, I would probably have to put fasteners along the whole length. I'm not that concerned if there's a little gap, but I do want to bring it together a little bit and make sure that it's nice and secure. What I'm going to use to secure them are these barrel fasteners. This is 1.5 inches long. I got them at Lowe's for about $1.10 each. I think there's better ones available at Amazon, but I'm in a bit of a hurry and I didn't want to wait for the delivery, but I will link those down below. So one of the first things I'm going to do is secure these bookcases together with these clamps. And I just want to make sure they're nice and tight, and you can see how that brings us together. I want to make sure that the front edge is flush, so when I put this together, it's going to be really nice and tight and secure. There we go. Now I'm going to do that throughout the entire length. And these are really strong. They're going to pull it together quite a bit. Now you see I have clamps the entire length of this bookcase. And that'll hold it in place while I work. Now I'm going to drill a hole straight through both of these layers. And that's what that barrel screw is going to go through to attach. Now I'm going to go through actually one of the holes because I know they're lined up. What that's going to do is take away my ability to move the shelf if I want to move it exactly to that spot. I'm willing to take that risk that I don't want to move this shelf sometime in the future. If you don't want to do that, you can just drill the hole somewhere other than where the existing holes are. For example, right in between. And when the screws together, that's just how it's going to fit. So it'll pull those together. There's the head of the screw on one side, and it's just like kind of a nail head on the other side. And they'll hold both pieces together nice and tightly. I'm going to go through right there. Then we take our barrel nut and put that through there. And screw this in from the other side. One of the reasons I like the ones on Amazon is they're just a smidgen small. I get the 35mm and it'll fit perfectly. And we'll get the screwdriver and tighten that up. And there you go. Now all we need to do is do that same thing 3 more times. I'm going to do it once more in the back and then on a different shelf down below, and we'll be done. I'll show it to you in just a minute. So there you go. It's a nice, clean, finished look on both sides. You can see it tightened up that gap. They're now more like one solid unit rather than 2 bookcases side by side. And the other set is right down there. So I suppose you could just put a regular nut and bolt, but then you wouldn't have these 2 nice finished edges on both sides. You could just drive a screw through here. It wouldn't be held together as tightly. This is really a good option. Now I think Ikea actually has a kit that does the same thing. But you know, for about $5 at the hardware store or 7 to 8 through Amazon, and I think Amazon really has a little better fastener, you can do this job yourself. It isn't very hard, and you're going to be really satisfied with the results. Oh, let me show you one more pointer before we go. There is an outlet behind this wall. So before I load this up with books, I ran an extension cord from behind there. That way I will be able to use the electrical outlet. And I can always hide that, put it alongside. You can actually tuck it in, and let me show you why. There's still a little tiny gap by the baseboard, so I can hide that extension cord if I want. But if I need it, I have it. So thanks for watching. As always, I encourage you to like and share the videos. Leave your comments down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe by clicking my face in the corner. And don't forget to ring that bell icon way up there. That way you'll know when I post new videos. Thanks again. I'm Mark, and this is the Average Me Channel.